Hey
Hey
everyone,
everyone,
you're
you're
here
here
with
with
JR2
JR2
Fit.
Fit. I'm Joni.
I'm Jordan.
Um, this is our very first video that we're making. How exciting.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Oh, Coach just sent me my new meal plan.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Speaking of which, we're about to talk about prep. So, our coach is our prep coach.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about how you met Steve and how I got introduced to him?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
You want
that
to talk
sounds
about
great.
how we met first and then
Yeah, we met at the gym. Of course, well, actually, we met on Hinge first, and then we went and met at the gym. We talked for a couple of days, and then I decided to meet this
Let's get juicy with it.
guy.
Who slid up on who first?
You slid up on me.
You sure?
I don't know, honestly, but I don't have Hinge anymore.
Yeah, she can't pull out the receipts now.
Really, because it sounds like you can either. But so
tell the people who slid up on who, like how'd the conversation go?
the conversation, he was just very cocky and it seemed like he thought that he was the shit. So I don't know if I can swear on
I was confident.
he was confident. So I decided I was gonna hurt this man's feelings. I was like, you know what? At first I stood him up on the first date to the gym. And then I texted him later and was like, hey, sorry I slept in. I can come later.
I got the
or come
receipts
tonight.
too. That's very accurate. I still have the video from when you sent me and you were like, "Hey, I'm sorry."
Well, you see, he sent me this thing. This is what he sent me. He asked me if I was free he said 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. tonight for a gym date. I'm pretty sure that you started the conversation by saying something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, who the heck gives me two options? And I'm like, I don't know, 7 a.m., I guess. And so he went and asked me for my number. I was like, okay, we're moving pretty fast. So I sent him at first I thought he was cocky for that. But then, and he was also saying some sly stuff. I don't even remember what it was. But oh my gosh, his bio was so bad. But
what did it say?
I'm only into blondes.
Nah, that's not what it said. I remember what it was like one of the prompts. It was like, I'm weirdly attracted to, and then
I'm weirdly attracted to blondes. How can I
that one was a game
get you? And
fellas, real quick, fellas, that's a game changer because it's reverse psychology. Because all the girls who weren't blondes would slide up. Sorry, babe. All the girls who weren't blondes would slide up and be like, "Oh, you don't like me because I'm blonde," and then all the blondes would be like, "Oh, here I am." So if you guys are single and you guys are on dating apps, use that prompt and put "I'm really attracted to" the people that you actually are attracted to.
Oh, hey, also Hinge, feel free to use this video because you got us connected and we've been together for 6 months.
Sponsor us.
But so there was that one, and then there was another prompt, and it was like, how can I get you? And he said something like, you can't. Something like that. No. And I was like, excuse me, I can't. I said, you want to bet? And my bet came out right.
You gotta have a challenge in there. Everyone loves what they can't have. It's the pullback.
And then the other one was like, was the date or the worst date you've ever been in or something, or a hookup mess up, something like that. And he was like, accidentally booked 2 dates at the same place at the same time, and they both showed up.
And they did. I was like, and I
was
you
never told me about that story.
I was like 14 years old, and I invited 2 girls to the movie theater, and I don't know why I did that. That was so dumb. And they both showed up, and the funny part is they both watched the movie with me and my friend, and we turned into like a double date.
Oh my gosh, you need to set up more. I feel like
I hope my mom isn't gonna watch this. Mom, if you watch this,
just know.
Oh shoot.
Maybe my chairs are slower. I feel like I look a lot taller than you. No. Meanwhile, I'm 5'5". I'm not that tall. Well, we switched chairs.
So talk about our first date.
Okay, so as we were discussing, So our first date, I went to the gym to hurt this man's feelings. I just thought, ditched him on the first one. He called me something. What did you call me? You said something to me. You were like, I forget. He said something to me and I was like, excuse me? And so I was like, you know what? Okay, 7 p.m. I can go to the gym if you want to retry. So I decided I was going to go and I was going to hurt this man's feelings, make him fall in love with me, and then break his heart. Not do anything with him. Literally just make him fall in love with me at the gym and then break his heart.
Is that game plan still on, or?
So I wore sweatpants and this shirt and I looked like crap. I did not care. I did not care. I literally was just going to this gym to just hurt this man's feelings. So I meet him at the
Fellas, stay woke.
I meet him at the doing pull-ups because we were gonna do back together. We did back together, and he was way different in person. We had like really good intellectual conversation and had so much in common. Had so many of the same futuristic goals. Keep in mind, I'm 22 and he's 26. But we still had around the same life goals, and he's gone through experiences and knows a little bit more things than I do. I know and I've been through things that he hasn't been through. So just our conversation was really good and it was helping each other out. And next thing you know, we were there at the gym for like 4 hours. And then
Sit in the massage chairs.
yeah. And so we booked another date for the next day. Same thing, another 4 hours at the gym. And then the next day. And it was just going really good. He came over, I think after the second time at the gym, he came over here. Or was it?
No, we were probably like 4 or 5 dates in before we hung out.
Well, we kissed on the third one.
Oh, we'll talk about the kiss.
Oh, I was so scared. He went to kiss me and I was like...
She swerved me. She was like...
I was scared. I haven't kissed a boy in a while. I was like focusing on myself for a couple months. Oh, that's another thing. I downloaded Hinge, and he's the first person I matched with, and the first person that I've ever gone on a date with from Hinge. Well, technically second person. I went on a Hinge date when I was like 17. Met this psycho person. He tried to kill me, but that's a story for another day.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah. But we anyways, we fast forward and here we are months later. Literally from that first gym date up until now, we hang out and have been together 24 freaking 7. Like he's gone on like 2 work trips, so maybe 8 days total we haven't spent together in the past 7 months. Like over 7 months.
People are gonna love that.
And I've been official for 6 months.
Hate comments incoming.
We do have we do bicker and stuff sometimes. We went through like a month where we were just arguing a lot, but besides that, we have a pretty good relationship, which is pretty surprising because, like I said, we're together 24/7, like up each other's buttholes. But it doesn't get annoying. We keep each other occupied. We have so many card games to get to know each other. Well, not even get to know each other, just to start conversation. At first it was to get to know each other. Now we play it answering about each other, like the questions, and using that. And we figured out how to tweak some things in our arguments, what to do, what doesn't work, what makes it worse, and how to get through it, things like that. So it's a lot of trial and error for our relationship, but it's been good.
Let's give the people what they want. What are we doing here today? What are we doing? What's our goal? Like, what's the whole point of this?
So, like I said, we both have big dreams. We have like minds, business orientated. I don't know how to say that.
Is that a word?
I don't know. Like entrepreneurs, motivational, love self-care, have gone through struggles, life struggles, totally different struggles that we've gone through, but we both gone through some heck of troubles and hardships in our life, and we've overcome them. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're both make pretty good figures, and we're about to make even bigger figures. So we want to just discuss how to become, basically, how to start from the bottom and get to the top, especially in your 20s, because a lot of us, I feel like, struggle, and a lot of us just want to do what everyone else is doing. But if you want to win, you want to succeed, you got to go the extra mile.
For sure. I think too, a lot of people can the concept that we want to bring to you guys is like things that both Joni and I have experienced through our early 20s, and I'm sure people who are in high school transitioning to college transitioning into whatever fields you're going into. Um, most people we've gone through the same exact thing, and everyone's experience is somewhat similar. I think that's why social media is so popular, is because I mean at the end of the day, people want to be related to. And so we want to talk about things as far as people transitioning from college to their adult career. Should I go 9 to 5? Should I start my own business? Should I follow my dreams? Should I follow the money? Um, Obviously, we're both, something that ties Joni and I together is our journey in prep. It's actually funny how when we first met, I had a coach. I'm not going to say any names, but he was Joni didn't think he was the best for me, and I guess I didn't listen. So one day she goes, "You should talk to my coach, Coach Steve." Shout out Team Redefine.
Team Redefine, we're Team Redefine over here.
Let's go. What do you do all the time? He said, I'm a bodybuilder.
I'm a wellness competitor.
I do bodybuilding.
I do bodybuilding. I always flex. I don't know why. It's just a habit.
But yeah, so she put me on to Coach Steve, and in 10 weeks of progress, I mean, I saw more progress in 10 weeks than I did probably in the last like 10 months.
Yeah. Also having me to be up his butt and make sure that he's sticking to the plan, because I'm really good at keeping on track. Now he sometimes is even better than I am. Like, we just motivate each other now. It's
Yeah. I could never follow a diet until you. I would like, because I'd always hit the gym and like I would like kind of like I would gain mass, but like I wouldn't really cut. So when I first started, I was like 21% body fat, and then now I'm down to, what would you say, like 11?
yeah, you're pretty low.
I'm pretty lean. And then we're both doing a show together in, what's that, 50 days?
50 days. I have a show in 30 days, and we both have one in 50 days, and then we have another one in 100 days. So lots of shows coming up. I just got done doing my first show, so.
Talk to the people a little bit about that. What was the hardest part about your first prep?
We can talk about that in another
Okay.
thing, because that's gonna be a thing for itself. I feel like this is good. Just open up and we'll talk about everything. Like he said about the college transition. So I grew up in poverty, like foster care kind of thing, all of that, without one parent. And then I joined the military. I tried college, went to college for a little, played rugby for like 8 years.
Shout out your school.
Kiski Area High School.
Oh.
And then I'm getting there. Kiski Area High School. We were #1 in the state for like 3 years when I was on it. I don't know if they still are. And then probably. And then IUP Rugby. Let's go. Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Go
I'm from
Hawks.
Pennsylvania, by the way.
Aren't you guys the Hawks?
I think so.
How don't you know your mascot? You're the only person I know to not know their mascot.
I think so. I think it's so. I didn't go to any games. I just played rugby.
Oh no, it's Crimson Hawks. I think.
Oh, it's the Crimsons. Yeah.
Crimson Hawks.
He's from Ohio, originally. Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to give people some background on him?
Oh, I was an OnlyFans girl for a little too, but I no longer really do that. Just because it doesn't fit my lifestyle. Never really has. I just got tied in and now I'm tied back out. You know, that devil got in there and it was good money, of course, but sometimes your brain is more important than the money. And I'd rather be doing motivational stuff and helping. I'm a personal trainer for weight loss and all of that. So yeah.
And I'm an OnlyFans guy, so
No.
the link's gonna be in my Instagram bio. So
He's not an
um,
OnlyFans guy at all.
no, I come from a sales background, so my route was a little bit different. I went to Ohio State my freshman year, and then quickly flunked out of there, just being a nut. And then I played college basketball for 4 years. Went overseas, came back, got my master's degree, and then I got into sales out in California. And back in, what was that, October? Moved to Tampa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I moved to Tampa, and I've been doing solar for the last like 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, that's the sales we do.
So.
Oh, I also do solar sales. So not only am I a online personal weight loss coach, but and a social media influencer, but we also sell solar, which is great.
True that.
We can sell to all 50 states if you're
There's
interested.
52 states.
All 52 states.
Right? Hold on.
No, there's 50 states.
Gotta,
what do you mean?
nah,
There's 50 states.
We gotta clip that.
There's
I can't be looking
50
like a dumbass on here. How many states are there? Oh, there's 50 states. Oh shit.
I told you.
I thought 52. Yeah. I'm moving to Portugal. Fuck America.
See you later. But
Fire.
we'll also get more in depth about our situation. Like, these are just a brief overview of things that we've been through. I can talk about. It's probably going to take me a whole hour-long video just to talk about the army, and then talk about college, and then talk about my childhood, like those type of things. But I can also talk about this on my other YouTube account.
Love it.
But we wanted to intro and start this thing off. If you guys have anything that you'd like us to discuss after listening to after hearing about things, knowing that we're in prep, we do this, we're in sales, we've gone through hardships, we're a couple, is it biracial?
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk. That's a whole episode in itself.
We're a biracial couple, and let me just tell you, being a social media influencer as a female, as a white female, and having a mixed boyfriend, a lot of people are mean to him sometimes in my comments, because a lot of my people are older, because I do motivational stuff. So some of them can be kind of mean, and it's not cool. Please stop.
What's my ethnicity?
I don't know. Greek. I'm just white and Greek.
White and Greek.
Oh wait.
Greek and black.
I'm a Greek and black. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's a whole nother episode. I think this was a pretty good intro as to like who we are, and like yeah, if you guys have questions or want us to talk about a certain topic, about something that you guys are going through, whether it's a job transition, whether it's a certain scenario that's going on in your lives, like feel free to shoot us a DM on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We have a joint account. Yeah, and we're more than willing to interact with you guys and see where this goes.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, well,
Fire. Until the next episode.
Until the next one.
See you guys.
Peace.